I was so ashamed to say I was abused as a child and I'm a police officer. To put those two together, I changed my life. But I feared, how will my colleagues see me? How will those that work with me in my service, how will they respond to me? And the shame that I allowed that to take over my body was so powerful.
They'll tell me, okay, you know, maybe it's time, or maybe you do need to get that support. Maybe you do need to reach out for the help. And I'll say, you know, when I'm ready. And part of me is like, I wish I was ready.
What I find myself doing in situations like that, where I've had people say, I'm just not ready to come to the Gatehouse Art, and they'll often say, so don't think badly of me. And my response to that is, I invite people, even if it's on the phone, but in person too, I often will say, let's just take a breath together. And breathe out. Let's just take one more breath together. And breathe out. And then I just simply say, is there anything that you feel or would like to say? When the precursor is breathing in and breathing out, what is happening at that moment in time is pause. We're pausing. No one has to do or should do anything.
My shame would go always to those points, thinking that I did not deserve those things. Because I'm carrying a secret that I tried to talk about, which nobody would ever listen to me. And whenever I did talk about it, I was shamed for talking about it.
And this is why people don't apply for certain jobs, or why they feel like they can't do certain things, because maybe their perpetrator is the one that told them as well that you will never amount to anything. If you tell somebody, I'll kill you. So they also internalize fear and shame together.
I knew if I spoke out, it would affect other people. It would affect, for instance, my mom's job. It would affect my family. And so I put up with a lot more than I should have. And I'm shitting on myself right now, but that's where the shame comes in. And so there was a lot of shame that I could have stopped things sooner. Maybe it wouldn't have gone on as long as it did.
I really felt emboldened by the fact that none of us really did anything wrong. So why should we have shame? And that was really the message that kept driving me, calling me to speak up about it. And once I finally did, it felt so liberating. And I was really surprised to see the community that ended up building because of it. It wasn't something that divided us or made us feel bad. It actually turned into a support system of sorts.
We are so much wiser today. And that is good, because it lets other people know that sexual abuse is out there and that it's not just you, it's happened to other people, right? Because before the internet, we were only a community, and if you talked about things like that, it was shameful, right? Because you're different. But now that the internet is open and social media, we can make a post and find other people who have had the same experience and be able to build each other up and try to help make each other feel better.
When silence is there, it allows for this to continue on, and it's still there very strongly, our silence, manifested in many, many different ways. So we have to address that silence